Welcome to Breakpoint, where every crash is a moment you won't believe. From a calm man wearing his helmet who nearly gets crushed by a car, to a careless driver at a gas station turning a routine fill-up into pure chaos. Then a runaway truck blows through an intersection and a car flips through the air like a dancer on stage. Breakpoint, where luck, surprise, and chaos collide in every frame. Everything happens so fast and out of nowhere. Really glad everyone's okay. Gotta stay sharp out there. That Mazda launched over the fence like it just heard the lottery office was across the street. Victor Nasabulin flipped through SS6 like a tumbleweed and somehow landed right where he started. Keeping distance isn't about giving space. It's about giving yourself enough time to choose, not to regret. In a case like this, it's either a driver who closed their eyes for a second or brakes that failed when it mattered most. Either way, the result reminds us, awareness and maintenance aren't optional. Do you think officers should be required to stop and check on crash victims during a high-speed pursuit, or is catching the suspect the top priority?
Relationships when he interrupted Scott with that statement. We loved it.
Slow down, man, unless you're trying to win a one-way ticket to the Darwin Awards. These heavy vehicles need speed limiters, not just rules, but real solutions. He got out at just the right time. Pure luck, if you ask me. Good thing they made it back to the car safe. A poorly maintained car isn't just a risk to the driver, it's a danger to everyone around.
Natuya, mano.
Be honest, do you think both of them should have gotten a ticket here? Hey man, using force to solve problems never works out. Staying calm and sitting down to figure things out. That's the real key to success. He drove like the laws of physics were optional, and physics had something to say.
He shot up a rocket. Wow, look at that thing. That's a rocket, man. People are noticing it too. This guy is this guy is an idiot or what?
Whoa!
It broke?
The car crashed into other vehicles. Oh, but look at that rocket!
Attention, I'm paying attention. The guy I know.
Video ka lang. Can you drive safely?
I am paying attention on my driving.
People were looking at the thing.
Yeah, and the people are not.
Oh.
He cried out of gratitude for the person who pointed out his mistake. There are truly kind-hearted people among us, and we need more of them in this world. A jacket for fire? That's plan B, when the actual fire extinguisher is literally 2 steps away. That transition was quite something. One moment he's pointing with confidence, the next he's got his hands behind his back. When you floor it in an old-timer like a Volga like it's an F1 car, don't be surprised if your next stop is the ER. Even at home, you've got to stay alert. Safety always starts with you. N3 is already South Africa's most dangerous highway. A reckless driver like this risks every life on the road. Losing his license is the only right outcome. In a village, a Chevrolet and a Priora collided head-on. The person in the Priora suffered only minor injuries, but the incident serves as a reminder of the importance of wearing a seatbelt. This wasn't a mistake, it was pure ego. That little car thought it could squeeze through, and one bold move shut down 6 lanes. This crash didn't just happen, it came from reckless weaving. A few seconds of rushing ended up wasting the whole day for hundreds of people. Everything looked smooth and simple at first, but when things got complicated, the pilot still kept it under control. The crash is a reminder to always keep a safe distance and avoid driving too close to trucks for your own safety. Even the ambulance couldn't save itself here, like a lifeguard forgetting how to swim. Don't spin the wheel of fate on the street. Stop in time. Live safer. It took valet parking to a whole new level. Literally. Staying focused behind the wheel is what really makes the difference between a safe trip and a bad day. Cutting off a heavy truck is like throwing yourself straight into danger. That was a really risky U-turn. Looked like nobody checked behind and the handbrake wasn't even on. Just a reminder, taking a few extra seconds to double check can save a lot of trouble. Waiting a few seconds at a red light won't kill you, but running it just might. An Isuzu packed with gas tanks turned into a wild fireworks show right on the MKAD highway. That's what happens when safety gets brushed off. A solid reminder that hauling hazardous stuff is no place for shortcuts. That truck hit the slope like it was auditioning for a downhill Olympics, and the finish line was someone's living room. That car hit the truck like it thought Newton's laws were optional. You can't outsmart physics, and 200 kilometers per hour proves it the hard way. Slow down, folks. Life's not a race to the hospital. That car learned the hard way that water barriers don't care about confidence. Slow down, or the road will remind you who's boss. Using LPG in old cars, especially those poorly maintained, is a really bad idea. That's what happens when you keep your eyes on the road instead of your phone. Survival mode unlocked. Don't be surprised if you end up in over your head when you wander into someone else's world. Either join the chaos or stay out of it. Normal folks don't belong in Wonderland. Trying to outsmart a truck with a quick lane change is like trying to outdance an elephant. It never ends well. That SUV launched like Elon Musk was testing a flying Tesla. 6 spins in the air and a landing no one ordered. The truck got slammed by the wind like a folding chair at a backyard BBQ. Makes me wonder if the driver was on their phone. If you are, put it down and drive. It's not worth the risk. A truck's blind spot is no joke. Stay out of it if you want to stay safe. That truck hit like it never learned about safe following distance. This ain't bumper cars, it's real life. It's hard to believe no one was killed. You could call it a miracle. He thought he was drifting Fast and Furious style. Turns out the trailer had other plans, like a wild animal on Discovery Channel. Swerving between cars won't make you any faster. Just leave earlier next time. Getting there alive is still the best kind of on time. They might have replaced the brake pads, but forgot to actually hit the brakes. Pretty common situation. EVs are the future, but charging wrong can cause real problems. Don't cheap out on cables. Don't leave it charging alone. Safety starts with how you plug in. Stay calm when you're driving. Your bad mood shouldn't become someone else's bad day. The crash looked really bad, but somehow no one got hurt. That's nothing short of a miracle. That white car got dragged into the race like a front row spectator at a free demolition show. Crossing without looking is like playing Frogger on expert mode with your eyes closed. This is why you should never stay in the breakdown lane. We've all been there, rushing to make it. Slow down. No deadline's worth your life.
行车记录器全拍。
That Tata Nano acted like a kid who thought he could fly. It went straight into trouble just to learn what gravity really means. That car took off like it was looking for a parking spot in the clouds. It landed perfectly between two gas pumps. Must have had Angel GPS. It's no coincidence the crash happened right where the solid line was. Those lines are there for a reason. Follow them if you actually want to make it home safe. Emergency vehicles have the right of way, but not the right to ignore basic safety. Running a red light at full speed without checking the intersection isn't just risky, it can be criminally negligent. When you're driving a heavy truck into a curve, ease off the gas, unless you want your trip to end with more drama than a roller coaster. Speeding and cutting lanes at an intersection is basically asking for a crash. That's where most disasters are born. The driver blew through the red light like it was just a suggestion. That truck got caught in a traffic ballet. The car ahead slowed down while the other switched lanes mid-move like it was dancing. This guy thought he found a shortcut. Turns out it was just a fast track to trouble. That speed bump wasn't a suggestion. It was a warning, and they ignored it like pros. No wonder the SUV tried to do a backflip. You're driving a bus, not launching one. Ease up. It's a neighborhood, not a runway. This is why securing your load isn't optional. One mistake can turn into flying concrete. They didn't even bother to check both sides. Pulling a U-turn like that is just asking for trouble. Intersections aren't the place to rush. It looks like the car pushed the truck off the road. The car must have been going really fast and the truck was empty.